Thank you for joining to another Just Rivera video, and this is the first haul of 2025 collection update. So today is our first haul of 2025, and we're gonna go split into a two-part episode because today we get another opening. We're gonna show you the first opening of 2025 here. We're gonna take a look at the Matchbox collection. This is Matchbox everything here. I've never get a lot of Matchbox, so why not get a buying of Matchbox? Anyhow, don't worry guys, I'll upload some Hot Wheels video that will be uploaded for I think next week. So yeah, I'm gonna excited for a hot two-part episode if you want to get into this one. So let's take a look at them. So Matchbox, I have most of them I think real cars, so I picked 13 of Matchbox. So there's gonna be a lot of them to show you, but let's take a look at the Matchbox collection update. So I think most of these Matchbox I picked up was bought it from the pegs, and unfortunately I bought from the pegs. I don't see Hot Wheels, just like generic stuff, full fantasy. So I decided to look down on Matchbox, so see we can find, and gladly I have some few stuff that I don't have. So let's take a look at them. So we're gonna start with each of the number will be assorted them from like until 100. So we're gonna start with lower numbers to high numbers this time. That's why I have, and we have a main line from this year from Matchbox. So let's take a look at this one. And our first Matchbox I picked up was, this came out as a movie license released here. And first up, start up with the packaging from Matchbox, the Indiana Jones series from Indiana Jones Team Ducati Scrambler, from its I think it's a new model. It's a new model from last year. That is number 6 of 100. Yep, number 6 of 100. So let's crack this open of this Indiana Jones Team Ducati Scrambler. Of course, we have a protector, I think. So here's the Indiana Jones Team Ducati Scrambler. It's a very nice bike. I kind of like it. Let's run out of focus a little bit. Here we go. Very cool one. Ducati on the side. Plate number SR390-90. Very neat. Here's the base. This is all metal, so I think it's pretty cool collection. But yeah, unfortunately it doesn't stand, so we're just gonna put it on here. And we're going into a 2025 re-released. Now that is a pretty cool artwork. So I'm back. We got ourselves a 2025 re-released. By the way, these are the 2024 main lines, which is 100 of them, but you will see the main lines we getting into the 125, which will be the last. We'll finish up at the last of the 125, but this one being a last year's main line. This is number 8 of 100, I think, from the City series, 1941 Plymouth Coupe, this time in yellow. See in the back. Now let's crack this open. Here's the 1941 Plymouth Coupe. It's a very nice color. I just love it. By the way, Matchbox had pretty cool releases of classic cars. That's why I love to collect them. And of course, Matchbox is also expensive when you pick them up. All that I picked up are from 150. So here's the base, the chrome base on it. 2022 came out. I mean 2022 Cup, right? No body on that one. We're getting. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see. Next up, also a city series, which is also last year. This time being, I mean, one of everyone's favorites. Of course, one of everyone's favorites. This thing, the 75 Chevy van, which is, there you go, 1975 Chevy van. Everyone's favorite to collect of, I think, few collectors. If you are a collector, this one. There's a story of the Chevy van because Chevy van came out back then, wasn't, I think, is a Lesney version. And then Mattel bring back this one from, I think, 2000 and late 2000s, some sort like that. Anyhow, the 75 Chevy van was number 14 of 100 for the City Series. This time being in a rough rider livery. And let's see in the back. You know, nothing could be seen on it. And hey, it's a you know, it's a classic. That's why I pick classic cars, both Hot Wheels and Matchbox. Jeez, I mean, that's a hard glue on it. Yeah, I think it's a hard glue on it. Very rough packaging, I think it is. So I think you can see how rough those packages run. And also, they still had these Matchbox protector to not like exposing the paint job. Yeah, very hard. Oops. Very hard to rip the car up. And here's the 75 Chevy van, rough rider mobile dog spot livery. Has a dog on it, kind of like a you know, wash pet wash something. Here's the Chevy van. I do love this car. Everyone's favorites. It's also a classic. And here's the base, plastic based on it. 2020 was been reissued for the time. 75 Chevy van. Let's like compressed a little bit, because that's why I am gonna put them into order. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, next up, also a city series. This was number 25 of 100, a new casting for last year. This is the 2021 Volkswagen Golf GTE. I have a lot of Hot Wheels of the Golf series. Well, this is my first Golf series from the Matchbox. I have a Volkswagen from Matchbox, I think was the Carmen Gia. I find I have a second Volkswagen now for this one. Here's the back, of course. This time in purple, the GTE. I don't focus on it. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Here we go. I'm back. We're out of focus a little bit because too hard to get into this one. Anyhow, has a Volkswagen logo on it. Golf on the side. Very cool one. And here's the base, the 2021 Volkswagen Golf GTE. Very cool, plastic based, and also a metal body. Alright, more. Let's take a look. Next one here. Another Matchbox. Next Matchbox, we get a Jeep here from a also new casting from last year. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this part of this is a adventure series, so that's why we have this one. Number 38 of 100 of its adventure series. This time being the 1964 Jeep Wagoneer with a cool white on it. Very cool one. I just loved it. The cover art is pretty good. Love the design of this one. Happy to get in my collection. Here's the back. Here's the Jeep Wagoneer from 1964, which is a very cool one. Let's see on it. Very nice grille on it. Got off this one. Jeep on the side of it. Very hard to see. I think my camera got a little broke up a little bit, so I'm thinking it's very clear windows. Just love the tire of it. And here's the base of the Jeep Wagoneer, which is chrome based and a metal body. Just put it on the side here. Never mind that. There you go. There you go. A little bit of arrangement. So let's move on to the next Matchbox here. Another Volkswagen. So definitely this one being also Adventure Series. This is number 43 of 100 of its Adventure Series. This time being the Volkswagen Beetle 4x4. I have a lot of hobbies of Beetle. I have my first Matchbox for the MBX. So definitely. And here's the Beetle 4x4. Rescue Beach Patrol. Very cool. Very nice. This time being a white, blue, and red stripes on it. Kind of remind me of the Baja Bug. A little bit. This one has been a long time for Matchbox. It came out in 2000. Came out, and 2012 came out, and there's also plastic based and a metal body. It's pretty cool. I'll put an X behind it, V-dub again. Okay, next one here is another new casting for last year. I don't know what series is this one, and I can't remember what series this one. So anyhow, this time being, I think it's the Road Trip series. I can't remember it. Anyhow, this thing number 50 of 100, also last year. Alfa Romeo Tonale from 2023, which is also a new casting. I don't have a few Alfa Romeos, but Matchbox got nailed at the design. The Alfa Romeo, which is one of the very neat objects. Here's the 2023 Alfa Romeo Tonale. I think it's an SUV. Very cool. Tonale on the side. And here's the base. Plastic based and a metal body, which is I can't just my camera is just a little bit blur, so definitely. Yeah, a bit of a problem when they just slide out the table. Oh, I am back. So next one here, again, also a what is this one? I can't remember what series this one, but I think it's the Adventure Series or something. Yeah, this one is Adventure Series, but surprisingly, it's a JDM vehicle, which is pretty cool for me. This is the 1984 Nissan Pathfinder, which is number 54 of 100, which is around out of focus. 54 of 100, which is new casting for last year. So here's the back. And here's the Pathfinder, which is pretty cool. Just has a spare tire. Very good. Had a sunroof on the top. which is fantastic. And here's the base, which is plastic based and a metal body. There you go. Okay, again, let's think. Let's go on the side. Okay, next up, a truck. This time from Matchbox, also a licensed one. This is part of the City series, which is pretty cool. Number 70 of 100, which is the Ford 1965 Ford C900. Here's the C900. This one being the, I believe this is, it says Kingston Pop, the Kingston Pop, which is pretty cool. Here's the base, plastic base and metal body, and we get number 94 of 100, which is also a new casting. By the way, the Ford C900 here, that was not a new model. That was model came out in 2021, copyright in it. So this is the next one. Number what's this number? It's number 94 of 100, the 1983 Ford Fiesta Mk on it. Another Ford that I didn't have. Sure, this is a rally car, so I'm sure everybody knows about this one. Let's go inside here without falling off. And here's the Ford Fiesta Mk from the 83, which is a right-hand drive. Kind of remind me of the Volkswagen Golf here. Kind of remind me. And here's the base. It's everything. It's plastic base and a metal body. Okay. Let's move on to second to last from Matchbox. This one being the Matchbox Adventure Series, number 97 of 100. Another new casting from last year. 2022 Jeep Wagoneer, which is a pretty cool casting they released on it. Here's the Jeep Wagoneer. They're both new, actually, the Wagoneer. They're actually both new. And surprisingly, these are the, a pretty cool casting when they released it. They released it at some time. Very nice one. Has a sunroof on it. Wagoneer on it. And here's the base, which is plastic based and a metal body. And last from Matchbox for the first half to 2025. So next up, we're going to take a look at Hot Wheels now. Last one, we got a new, for our main lines, we got ourselves a new casting for 2025. This was not a new casting. That was a last year's casting. The first color we saw is the white. So we saw it now, we saw it in gold. Number 46 up 125 from its showroom series. The 63 or 1963 Mercedes-Benz the 30 SL, which is, let's see in the back. I didn't see in the back. I think it's a good old, it's a good old Merc. That's why I picked it up. So here's the 63 Mercedes-Benz 30 SL, which is pretty cool instead. Very nice. And here's the base. chrome base on it, and a metal body. There you go, guys. That is it for the collection update from Matchbox. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time in part 2. Goodbye.